Hello, everybody. I want to take this opportunity to introduce you to somebody and ask him a few questions. We have Christopher Deloge here, and he's our sponsor for today's Deaf Field Day event. It's August the 8th, and we were expecting rain, but it seems to be holding off for the moment. We have a good number of people here. We haven't done an official count, but hopefully more will come later. But Chris, what made you decide to support our event? And could you explain it? And thanks very much. And how you doing?
So the reason I sponsored this event is many years ago, I used to support deaf events by hosting as many as I could, and it was so beautiful to see deaf folks socializing. But when you step back and zoom out and see the smiles on everybody's faces as they interacted with one another, and that was something I wanted to keep going. Instead of just sitting back and waiting for it to happen, I hosted events, same as how Emmanuel is hosting events. So I donated this money to make sure everybody could have free food. And I'm sure everybody here appreciates free food. So I wanted to support you, Emmanuel, to keep these events going similar to how I did a long time ago. So now it's a deaf host, but I hope that they keep on going. That's why.
So, Chris, I have another question. How did you make the decision? How did you know at the time that you were just going to go ahead and do this for the community? What made you fall in love with the community? What did you see in the community? Tell me that story.
Okay. So for me, I grew up learning sign language from my deaf aunt. She did teach me sign, but it wasn't until I met such a diverse deaf community, black folks, queer folks, deaf people that drank and smoked, boys and girls, and everybody. It was that deaf community that gave me so much. They gave me language, the ability to sign, and helped me become an interpreter who now earns money working in sign language every day. That was the gift they gave to me, so now I'm giving back to them. Does that make sense? And is that fair? And now what's better is I'm giving you my car. That is now yours. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you so much. Rimsam, what is your opinion on what Chris just said? What do you think? Oh, he's given a lot of support to the deaf community through events, and it's really inspiring to see that. It keeps our community thriving and alive. It doesn't allow it to fall apart. I think if you remember going back to 2020 when COVID was happening and everybody was isolated and staying home, that deaf community was dying, but now we're in a space where it's growing. It's coming back. It's thriving again. Really happy to see that. I'm happy to see this event growing too.
And also, I've seen all of the advertisements that you've put out encouraging deaf and hearing people to come out. And I support interpreter students, young folks learning how to sign, and people interacting with the deaf community. And that's something that you support too, which is really cool. So that's why I wanted to support this. Unfortunately, I don't see any interpreters here. There's a couple, but where are the interpreters? Which is really too bad.
Well, we do hope more interpreters end up coming in the future. But I wanted to ask you another question. What do you do these days? What's your job? What's your role?
I'm the president of Toronto Sign Language Interpreter Service.
And how long have you been doing that?
12 years.
12 years.
Well, we established in 2014, and the idea was to set up interpreter services and provide access and make the world a more equitable place for deaf folks in Canada, but also across Africa, where we support deaf people and interpreters there, as well as across Canada.
That's fantastic. Listen, if you need an interpreter or you want to support interpreting, or you want to come and volunteer your time, hearing people are more than welcome as well. Come on out, check out our Facebook, our Instagram, reach out to Chris, reach out to us, get involved. What you can see him doing now is encouraging those who want to learn sign language. It's an opportunity to practice, and don't be shy. Come out, express yourself, come with an open mind. As you can see, the example that Chris sets here. It's a great positive influence on those learning sign language, ASL interpreting students, and he's a tremendous support. Thanks for watching. Peace.